Hey everyone, this is Anthony from the Console Gaming Crew, and we could not be happier to announce that we are now part of the Boss Rush Podcast Network and are featured on BossRushGames.com. BossRushGames.com is a place where you can find up-to-date news articles, blogs, and podcasts about video games. In addition to that, there is a growing collection of podcasts in not just the gaming community, but other communities as well. We are honored to be part of such a great network of podcasters, so please stop by and give everyone a listen. Thank you so much and enjoy the show.
Yo, crew members, what it be?
Hey-o!
Hi.
Look, I'm going to make it awkward as fuck every time I come on this
Hell
microphone to say
fucking
hello
yeah.
to people. It's not going to be the same thing. Hi, guys.
So, we want to talk with y'all about probably the biggest thing, the mecca of gaming.
Dude, what do we say all the time? It's like the Super Bowl of gaming, dude. It's like the largest thing we got.
Absolutely. E3 2021. So, we have a list of everybody who is going to be a part of it and when they're going to be doing all their shit. So, we can go ahead and actually break down what we expect, basically. From everything. So,
Kick her off there, buddy.
all right, so we're going to start off with June 12th, where we're going to have the Guerrilla Collective Showcase. Now, Guerrilla is, the company that makes Horizon. So we should see something more about, Forbidden West. I don't think that, just as a major name, I don't think they do anything else.
Keep talking, sir.
Well, yeah. So look, we talked on the last episode about the showcase that we saw with the Sony State of Play with the gameplay of Horizon. You have new enemies. The raiders. You have they have the new monsters. Those basically raptors with chainsaws for mouths.
They do Dying Light, don't they?
They also did the Killzone games.
Oh, so they did the Killzone games, Dying Light.
Okay, so another thing that we wanted to do with this episode essentially was not only go ahead and be like, all right, so this is what you're going to see, but what do you want to see? What do you guys want to see from these companies? And let's go ahead. All right, so let's start off with Guerrilla. So you said Killzone, Dying Light. We already know. Dying Light 2 is already out, right?
Yes, I believe so. But dude, let's be honest here. I'm pretty sure in this room there's one thing from Guerrilla that everybody wants.
Well, yes, obviously it's going to be Horizon. I get that, but
I can't even see past that from them.
But would
Okay, you know what I like to see?
Would it make sense? Would it make sense to go ahead and look, obviously, like we said, Horizon is going to be basically the major part of of their whole showcase. I would still love to see something from Killzone.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool to see a new Killzone.
You haven't seen a Killzone game in probably 3 or 4 years at least.
Myself personally, I wouldn't be able to get. Not that I'm not
want to be able to get
scoffing at it,
excited?
but I've never played one of them.
Oh, well, maybe you should
So
play them.
it never.
I have a handful of them.
I have all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Go play them.
But man, there's just too much to play. There's just too much to play.
Yeah, then you're
I'm
West.
not-
You're
that's
West 2.0.
dude. That's the main
I'm
reason.
trying.
That's the
I
main
appreciate
reason.
it.
That's the main reason why I'm probably just gonna go on YouTube and re-familiarize myself with the story from Horizon, because there's still so much good new shit to play that I don't know that I'm about to wrap up 80 hours playing a game I already played. I think
Look,
I just don't want to go in there cold and not remember what things mean, what the story is.
when
so
I
I'm probably
decide to
just
go
gonna-
ahead and play Horizon, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do my best to get as much as I can while I go ahead and complete the game. But my main objective is to complete the game.
So, and I think I'm going to do
See, I
what
already
he's going
did
to do.
that,
I think so. I never completed the game.
Really?
Remember, I deployed and I was gone. I had
And
all of
actually-
my training and all that other shit.
Actually, I'm in the same boat.
I've never completed the game. So I think what I'm going to do, because I think it's still available in the State of Play for the PlayStation 5 to download.
Do it.
I think I'm going to download it, and I'm just gonna go through the main mission. I'm not going to do any side crazy stuff or anything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
outside of that. Is completely outside of my norm. But
I'm gonna
just streamline it.
I
I'm
think
gonna
I'm gonna
hunt shit because it's fun. But
I think I'm gonna just streamline it. I'm not gonna do like any kind of trophy hunting. I'm not gonna do any. I'm gonna streamline it specifically for the story. I might even play it on the easiest difficulty so I can just enjoy more of the
Yeah,
story.
Absolutely.
now I have an issue with these types of games, these open world games. These RPGs, to where that Shouldn't hit that.
Stop punching.
I shouldn't hit that. But I have an issue to where I get so sidetracked
Mm-hmm.
with going ahead and not necessarily just doing side quests, but just
That's
kind
the
of
way
like
it's supposed
just,
to be.
You know what I mean, just hunting random shit, just finding just walking around finding a rabbit and then going for it, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean, or like the freaking pterosaurs or whatever the hell
Okay.
they're flying around.
So welcome to our
That's
world.
our norm, dog.
Yeah, like but my whole thing is that
Everything's
I get
right here. We got to go all around here first.
I
Yeah.
get I get so sidetracked with all of that.
Good.
I never come back,
Okay, that's a problem.
and that's my problem.
Yeah, that's a
Dude,
problem.
that's what was hilarious about watching him start Plague Tale is I can tell moment for moment that he's gonna do everything that I did, down to the smallest shit that like no one ever does. That like the second he started and got control of his character, he immediately did a 180 and walked backwards.
Yeah,
and I do the
I went the
same
opposite
shit.
way to see if there's anything I could
I
find.
did the same shit,
And that's fine.
Believe it or not,
That's why I made his life
had him-
easy. I was like, bro, just to make your life easy, there's no collectibles just yet.
Yeah,
so
I had him in my ear at the
Yeah.
very beginning. He's like, "Look, you don't have to do this right now."
I'll
I
let
was
you
like,
know
"Oh,
when's
thank
the time to look
God."
for things.
And you know the fun fact is he fucking didn't. As soon as I got in the house and I found the first one, he was like, "Oh, you found the first one. You're gonna
yeah,
find
you're
things
right.
now." I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"Oh,
yeah, yeah.
dope, thanks."
You're right. Oh, what
Dick.
a dick. Yeah, terrible, terrible.
Nah, but yeah, so a kill zone would definitely be something cool, I think.
A teaser for a new Killzone would be pretty cool.
I mean, look, it could come out in 2023. Just to go ahead and just give us, you mean, tell us you're working on something besides Horizon. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Well,
You
that's
mean,
what
that-
I was
that
gonna
would be
say.
something that I would
when
like.
you see how great they are creating, like you see how amazing Horizon is, I wouldn't be mad to find out that they're working on a brand new IP. Don't give me
Yeah.
a new Killzone or new this.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Give me something new.
I
would
would
like
So
that.
behind
that way we don't get in this thing where like every year it's just like, oh, are we getting another Horizon? Or are we getting another Killzone? Give us something new.
yeah,
If you got time, give us
no,
something.
you're right. And look, I'm expecting for us to get a release date for Horizon
Oh yeah,
at E3.
and hopefully it'll be. You know, part
that
of me
would be
says
nice.
hopefully it's one of those ones that surprises you and it's way sooner than you think.
I'm
then
expecting
but then on
November.
the other hand, I'm like, I've fallen into this trap before
wasn't
about games that I'm excited
Well,
about.
wasn't the original one in September?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't remember.
I think it was. I think the original
look,
Horizon was in September because
I'm-
I was there for it. It was quite chilly.
I'm fully expecting a November or December release on this, just because we don't have a console that's going to be releasing, you know what I mean, towards holiday time. So you're going to need a huge game, and what better than an exclusive, you know what I mean, to go ahead and make people want this console even more.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
DOG was in February of 2017.
Still cold.
Fuck. Oh,
no, it's
yeah.
still cold.
You know what? That's what it was
He
because
said
I
it's
was
still
like,
cold.
I got a great game coming out on my birthday month.
There you go.
That's what it was.
All right. So the next one we have is Ubisoft.
Ooh, be so.
Yeah, so that's going to be happening on June 12th, and we already saw the gameplay, a little bit of the gameplay trailer for the Far Cry 6.
Yeah.
It looks
love
like
it.
it looks like they're also going to be expecting a VR Assassin's Creed. Maybe they're going to go ahead and adapt a little bit of Valhalla into VR.
Don't
which would
get
actually
me started. We talked about this in the last episode.
We did.
It pisses me off.
Oh, wait, on what? Wait, what pissed you off?
The new Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
the
yeah,
new
yeah,
way
yeah.
that the Assassin's
I
Creed
gotcha, I
games
gotcha.
are
yes,
going.
Gotcha.
yes, they're
Potentially you're
they're walking more towards Far Cry and less towards the original
Yeah,
Assassin's
and
Creed.
considering they're both Ubisoft, you're literally going Far Cry, but with
It's a copy and
Assassin's
paste.
Creed. It's just like,
Yeah.
come on, can you not? They're two different fucking genres, or they're supposed to be anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It looks like we may be getting something with Splinter Cell, which would actually be pretty cool to go and hear about.
That's what I was about
You
to
know
say.
what's fucking crazy is we just talked about that last episode too. Hopefully they don't go the route that you had just said they,
Going a Far Cry route
Oh.
with Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
Hopefully
like
not.
a whole stealth style game going
Hopefully not.
fucking completely different route. That
Yeah,
would be shit.
It's funny because I was about to say the exact opposite of what I said for Gorilla. With Gorilla, I was like, I want to see a new IP with Ubisoft. There's actually two things I want to see. One, you're not going to understand because for some reason you still haven't gotten on board yet, but I swear you need to. A new Splinter Cell, like you said,
That would
and
be
I
dope.
would love another South Park RPG.
Oh.
They are. I swear, you put that up against any game, it'll probably make you laugh more than any of them.
Yeah,
like,
they're
It's
literally
the
games.
pound for pound, the funniest game I've ever played.
Most fun you're ever gonna have playing an RPG.
Yeah,
Now-
just
It's that
so
simple.
fun. I
It's
don't
that
think we're
simple.
getting one, but
Now
that
I
would
will
be
say
cool.
one of the games that I am hoping we get something from, because this has been 2 years that they've been teasing this shit, is Beyond Good and Evil 2. They've been
Okay.
they've been teasing this shit literally for 2 years.
I feel like it's been more than that. It feels like
Well,
because no, it has
Our-
been 2 years. But the
yeah.
one that we watched together when he was
last
When
year's
he was-
E3.
no.
Yeah, he was deployed last year for E3.
You were gone for 2 E3s, weren't you? Because the one where you were at my house when Andrew WK opened up.
Yeah, that was
the one
before we did all this.
That was the one where we first saw.
Oh no,
Beyond Good and Evil.
Oh no. Oh yeah. By the way, we are almost at 2 years. Actually, when this releases, we're actually at 2 years, gents.
Cool. We're not going to eat hot wings for the second one.
Fuck no. We need to figure it out. But yeah.
Holy fuck, that was a year ago?
Yeah.
That was our 1 year anniversary episode, dude.
Christ.
Yeah. I mean, we can just take out the hot wing part and just do the milkshakes.
Please, those were so good.
Milkshake episode.
Those were so good.
2 year milkshake episode.
Yes,
I can get behind that.
I love that.
I'd like to request no ice cream for me though, because I will be dead. I will be shitting as
we'll get you a lactate milkshake.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, I do have an intolerance as well to a certain extent, but
Mine's gotten worse.
Well, yeah. See, that's the thing. I like for those milkshakes, I'll do it.
Cheese and milk, it's just not worth it. I can't do it. My tummy's just like fuck off.
Okay, so yeah, Beyond Good and Evil 2 is something I am. Yeah, you're right, dude. It's definitely 2 years.
Yeah,
it's definitely been 2 years, and it is something that I want so bad because the games look so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the cinematics look just so detailed. And that was 2 years ago they looked detailed. So even now they're going to look even better.
Yeah.
So I want to look I either want to see a brand new trailer, cinematic or something, or I want to see actual fucking gameplay and a release date for this.
Well, you might now that the new consoles are actually out.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
I'm not going to argue with that.
They could have. They literally could have been holding off for the new consoles to drop first, and then they could have obviously taken the game and then refreshed it for the newer consoles. So you might see.
You're not wrong.
You might see the same trailer, but maybe you'll see a side by side comparison of what they had to what they have now, and then you might see some gameplay.
All right, I'm cool with that.
It's just an idea,
and I want that. Yeah, so that's going to be happening June 12th, June 13th. See, you say, I'm fucking game.
I'm still upset, but there's two things that I'm gonna be upset if there's two things that I don't hear about.
Yeah, what are those?
Well,
I'll let him intro it first.
Yeah,
and
so
then
this is going to be the
it.
Xbox and Bethesda combined game showcase.
So again, still kind of pissed how they're handling that whole thing, but
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, I'm not happy about everything with Starfield, but at the same time, I still want to fucking see something Starfield.
Yes, Starfield, and if I don't hear or see something about Elder Scrolls 6, I'm be pissed.
Okay, see, I
better see Elder Scrolls 6 before I see Starfield because they tease them both the same.
They tease them both same time. Yeah.
Yes,
but last year, yeah.
No, 2 years ago.
No, last year.
Wasn't it?
No, it was 2 years ago.
No, it was last year.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure it was 2 years ago.
I feel like it was at the same damn event, wasn't it?
No,
it wasn't.
No,
okay.
Not Starfield. Elder Scrolls 6 definitely. You definitely could be right, but yeah. Starfield was last year.
I had motherfucking better hear something other, and it's got to be something other than, they've already given us. I don't even care at this point if it's just a more. This isn't a rare occasion where I will deal with a cinematic trailer. Give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something to let me know that you've worked on more of this.
Now, is this strictly Bethesda / Microsoft, or is this Microsoft doing something, talking about something like, games that you might see from Microsoft?
This is a combined showcase between basically just Xbox, Microsoft stuff.
Okay, so this is basically a Microsoft showcase.
Yes, because Bethesda is now.
Okay, this is also a Microsoft showcase. This is what I want. Fable.
I was just getting ready to say that.
I want to see more on the new Fable.
Absolutely, dude. All we got was basically a 30-second cinematic,
and that's it,
of a frog eating a fairy. That's basically all.
And that's it. So I am definitely on board to what you said about Bethesda.
I like what you said though.
But I need.
Oh yeah.
Now being that bougie ass dude that has both systems, I need to see Fable.
Dude, remember, as happy as we are now to have Game Pass and see how many great things there
it's
are,
so fucking
Fable
good.
was the first thing that we saw. We were both like, need the Xbox now.
Yeah,
need it.
That was the
you're right.
That was for me. Remember, we always talked about we needed to see something that would be like, this is why I need the Xbox. For me, it was never, at least for this new genre of console.
Yeah.
It wasn't Halo this time around.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it looked pretty good. For me this time around, it was
fucking Fable, dude.
It was 100% Fable.
Well, I mean, also at the same time, we weren't expecting a Fable anything.
No. I never thought I would see another Fable again because of the
way the third one ended.
Well, no, it wasn't so much that.
Well, no, it's the one they came out afterwards that
it was the one that had to do with the VR.
Not
the VR.
No,
the
flopped.
Kinect. The Kinect.
Yeah, it flopped.
It was Kinect related, basically.
It was almost like a create your own Fable game type of thing. Like it wasn't an actual Fable game.
Yeah.
It was like
I got you.
It was
Got you.
absolutely fucking terrible, and it flopped to the point where it was like,
Well,
I don't ever. It was.
Are they ever gonna come back to like?
Are they?
even
Yeah,
try this
like
again?
my thing was like, I really don't ever want to see another Fable.
And knowing
So-
knowing that it's the same studio, isn't it? The same studio that made the
Same
original. 3
studio
making
slash
it?
different name.
Yeah.
So here's
think
the
it's the
cool
same
thing.
people.
So Microsoft and this Microsoft slash Bethesda showcase. It's gonna be 90 minutes.
Jesus fuck.
Oh, that's
so we
nice.
might. That gives us potential
There
to
is
see
a
a lot.
There is a lot. There is a lot we're going to see. There is a lot we're going to see.
When is this? When is E3
This is
again?
E3 is going to run from June 12th
Fuck.
to. I mean, it's basically 3 or 4 days.
Fuck. What day is this? This is the 12th.
This one's the 13th.
The 13th. This is a Sunday.
Yes.
Fuck.
What was I gonna say?
Well, no, I have drill that weekend, and I was
Yeah, you do.
really trying to fucking watch
you
some of
do.
this. Fuck.
But yeah,
that's out the window.
so another thing we're also going to go ahead and get with this. I mean, we're going to see much more of what Xbox is going to go ahead and give us for the holidays. Hopefully we go ahead and see. We've been getting. I haven't said anything in the news. Obviously, but the Halo Infinite stuff has been progressing. You know what I mean? So
Take your
So
time.
we're getting, and that's exactly what I'm saying.
Don't give me something too soon.
For a next gen game, for something that is going to be as groundbreaking as I expect a Halo game to be.
Yeah, take your fucking time.
Take your time and give me what I want.
Yeah, because
Look, we
don't
we
need
have-
another-
I was about to say, let's be real. We've done this for like 15 years now. We can wait on another Halo.
on
Take your
top
time.
on top of the fact. Look, we just got done doing the Crunch episode.
Yeah.
And
that's my thing.
Everybody knows how this room feels about Crunch. So guess what?
take your fucking
Take your fucking time.
If we get a shitty fucking game, I'm
So it's like,
gonna put you.
cool.
I might not be a fucking billionaire like y'all is, but I will put you on blast. Fuck out of here. Think I won't?
Yeah. Let's see. So you gonna not pay your employees and give me a shitty product?
Yeah.
No.
Fuck.
I don't. I mean, the one's gonna happen either way, and I don't like it. But
Yes, that's going to be happening on June 13th. Also on June 13th is going to be the Future Games Show. So it looks like this is going to be much more of a indie type of look.
before you get into this one, back to the other one that's also the one we were just talking about. That's part Microsoft. Do you think you're gonna see anything tech related?
So, okay, I like how you put that.
Hasn't
so,
it been in the works that Microsoft is looking to do a controller similar to PlayStation's?
So there have been patents that have. I think there have been patents or at least leaks that have been put through that not only are they looking for something haptic-ish for a controller, but
Yeah.
they're also looking at, and they've been. And look, this has been talked about for a while. A VR, compatible type of system.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
Well, what do they run on the? What does a PC run? Oculus.
PC runs actually two different types. It's Oculus and then there's I forget what the other one is.
The Vive?
It might be.
HTC?
So
Yeah,
the thing,
HTC, yeah.
So the thing is like Microsoft being a PC kind of console. I don't see why you couldn't just throw a patch in there to maybe
you're
be
right.
able to run the Oculus off of the. I mean, as powerful as that fucking system is, I don't see how you couldn't just be like, hey, we're gonna do a plug and play now with the Oculus.
The system is built power wise.
I know.
for being able to go ahead and handle these types of things.
Not
And
only is it
so I don't.
Good.
So maybe you'll see them do something with like. Well, which one is the one that Facebook owns?
Oculus,
Okay, so you're not going to see that.
which is fine because
You're not
fuck
gonna see
Facebook.
fair enough. What I was gonna say was, as powerful as the Xbox is, and how much they seem to be trying to just murder this console generation, can you imagine, as powerful as it is, if they found a way to be the first system to be able to use 2 VR headsets on the same system? That would be sick.
Not
Give
only
it time, dude.
Not only the fact of going ahead and just basically saying, "Oh, we're going to use VR for the first time." It's like, no, bitch, we're going to give you 2 VRs at once. Eat that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, that shit would be fucking insane.
So
that would be cool.
So with the tech, like you said, you might maybe see something related to a haptic feedback style controller, which would be pretty neat. I mean, you're getting an hour and a half of this shit.
If they did a some type of haptic style controller, you would have to expect it to be at least $90 to $120.
But why?
Anywhere in between that.
But why?
Just
PlayStation's is only what, $79? So why does it have to be $120?
because it's Microsoft.
I was about to say that.
I get that.
I mean,
but
look,
here's the thing.
Look, now the reason why I say that is that you can go ahead and link that all in and add a bunch of other bells and whistles and make it their new elite controller.
Yeah, that's all well and good, but PlayStation literally released it with its console.
Okay,
60.
yeah, but
How much?
but they're
60.
So it's $59.
$59 for the DualSense.
So it's $59 for a haptic feedback controller. That's fucking outstanding.
Oh, wait.
Or are you lying
Sorry,
to me?
nope. That was pre.
So it is 70.
New is 70.
Okay, so it's $70.
Which still is a lot less
okay,
than
fine.
120.
No, I'm not arguing with you that.
Yeah,
My
sounds
whole
like you
point.
are.
Well, no,
That's just okay.
Well, no,
That's
my
good.
My whole point is that there is no way that you can go ahead and have an elite controller that they normally sell for at least another 60% above normal price of regular controller and add haptic to it and not go ahead and have it be that price.
But here's my thing.
Well, it better
It's
be
just-
an elite then.
It better be.
It's
it
just-
better.
it's just
it
what
better
they
out,
do.
Yeah, but it better outperform and be superior to fucking PlayStation's controller.
Yeah.
Because
You're
if
not
not,
wrong.
at the end of the day, I'm
Yeah.
gonna call you out on that bullshit too. You can suck a bag of dicks at that point.
Because another thing that has to do with haptic that not a lot of people talk about is also the feel of hot and cold. If you can go ahead and add something like that to a
I will
controller,
pay $120 if you're gonna make my hands feel hot and cold.
that
If they
shit
fi-
would be
That's
incredible.
different
If
though.
yeah, that's we're
Pulling a trigger and feeling the heat of like a gun warming up.
That's what I'm saying.
That shit would be
At
nuts.
the end of the day, if your shit is on par with PlayStation, then you need to charge $69.
You're not
You don't
wrong.
charge any more than $70.
You're not wrong.
But now, if
at the
I'm
same
going
time,
like this,
once again, it's like Andy said it. It's why am I saying what I'm saying? Because it's Microsoft.
Yeah.
And you mean, dude, with
They've
all
set a-
with,
they've set a
with all of
precedent
us
here.
owning, with all of us owning these systems before, we know exactly what to expect with this.
still,
shit.
can I tell you something? PlayStation is still outsold Microsoft.
They have
Okay, so here's my thing.
learn.
and
Learn from your fucking mistakes. How about you give us a VR system, which we're not saying they will or won't.
if they do that, that would definitely be groundbreaking because you just,
For Microsoft, it would be
100%.
groundbreaking. It's not groundbreaking in the tech world, but for
well,
them
no,
it is.
but for that system and as powerful it is, the fact that you're not going ahead and running any type of VR is absolutely dismissing the fact of how powerful your system is.
But
said-
if you give me a haptic controller and you're charging me more than PlayStation $70 and you're not giving me hot and cold feels,
Yeah.
eat a fucking huge bag of dicks. And I'll send them to you.
And now you
Whole
know.
bag of them.
Now you know.
You can buy them pretty cheap.
Yeah, I know. I'll just whole bag of them right to Microsoft headquarters.
Somebody actually sent those to Jacob one time.
That's
Bruh,
awesome.
You know that.
I hope you get a bag of dicks now. I mean, like a fun little bag.
Bro, you know that first $120 hot and cold haptic feedback controller is all we're going to be doing is paying $120 to end up like in the ER with fucking 3rd-degree burns somehow.
3rd-degree burns or fucking
Something's gonna blow
frostbite
up.
on the other hand.
Something's gonna blow up.
Or you're paying $120 for haptic feedback and fans.
Basically. You're going to run into a building that's on fire in your game and you're going to have to drop your damn controller and be like, but this is what you wanted.
You wanted hot and cold? Here it is.
This is what you wanted.
My controller's on fire.
His tongue went completely in the back of his throat. This is what you wanted.
that's
I know the voice he was trying to do.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
why.
that's how it's
Well, yeah,
gonna,
that's that shit you guys were watching earlier.
that's how it's going to that far was tremendous. Wow. It just reached me.
That was like an hour ago.
It just
Not
reached-
literally.
It
but-
just reached. Wow. That was good. You should be proud of that one.
Okay, so going back to what we were talking about before, you have the Future Game Show, which is going to be June 13th, and this is, like I said, this is essentially, it looks more of like an indie thing. You mean kind of like major releases for like smaller projects.
that's like the most exciting.
So one of the things that I would love to go ahead and see just personally would be some type of like maybe some DLC added for like Never Yield, which is an indie game that I've been playing that I absolutely love. I mean, going ahead and just seeing something like that would kind of be fun. I mean, you have the PC gaming show on June 13th. Look, we aren't PC, so we're not really going to dive that deep into it. Look, man, you have like PUBG, XCOM 2, Valheim. Yeah.
Really quick to go back to what you said about the indie stuff, and I know I'm not the only one here out of the three of us. Black Myth.
We need it.
Oh yeah, that's
You know what I
did
mean?
see. I didn't even think about that. All
Right. So,
Thank you.
No, that's fine. So
that's the Gorilla game, right?
that is
Yes.
that
The
is
monkey- the monkey game?
I think it's
Monkey.
Wukong.
Wukong.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I think it's Wukong, but it's
to where he can morph into like fucking beetles and shit. Yeah.
he's like literally the monkey god or the anyway that
Shit
game.
looks so good.
So if we have anything indie related on E3 period,
I'm
that
actually excited for this future showcase. I really am.
yeah, that game in itself. Hopefully, we have a little more information on it.
I mean, because like,
I have been dying. Like, look, I know we're all waiting for like specific games that we all want to play, like Horizon, but since we have seen the trailer for Black Myth, I have literally been foaming at the mouth. I want to play that game so bad.
Between something like that, like Beyond Light is another one.
Oh my
you know what I mean?
God.
Like I said, these brand new
that
IPs,
futuristic
man.
samurai game with shotguns. You know what I mean? It just looks so fucking.
And that's
cool.
the one. That's the one that's an indie game that the guy's literally doing it by himself. Correct?
Yes.
Oh, like that's the kind of shit I want to fucking play.
And dude, between
I love the excitement on that. By the way.
Dude, fuck.
Black Myth and Horizon, and what was the one that you just said?
Beyond Light.
Beyond Light.
I think it was
and all
Beyond
this
Light.
other shit. You are sleeping on one. Can we get?
That better be fucking good. All right, I'm leaving.
Can we get a Bug Snacks too?
I mean, I haven't played it, but I heard it was a good game. I did download it. I still haven't downloaded it.
It's good.
Do you?
It's a good thing you didn't.
No, please play it because I need.
No.
He needs to fuck with it.
Well, hold on now. I gotta
No,
finish. So I gotta finish Plague's Tale.
I did, by the way.
You played it
Yes.
How much?
in its entirety?
No.
Well, then fuck off. You can't say anything about it. You're not.
You
like
really
a-
can't.
You're not the SME here.
Excuse me. I played 18 minutes. That makes me. Oh, wait, how long
No.
did you play it?
No, that's bullshit.
How much did you play?
It don't matter how much. I played.
He played.
How much did you play?
Number one, I didn't have a fucking PS5 at that point, dickhead.
Ooh, ooh,
whose fault is that?
ooh,
Whose
ooh!
fault is that?
He said, "Dickhead."
It's not mine. I tried hard as fuck to get a goddamn PS5. It just took me 5 months to get it.
Should have tried harder.
You tried too to get me one, bitch. And you didn't get one either.
Did I though? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Did you? You're the one fucking telling me you tried.
Obviously not, because Hob is the
Fucking hell.
Hob's the one that helped you get it.
I tried.
Hobbs the man.
I tried. But yeah, so I'm 18 minutes more experienced than you, sir.
Do me a favor. Drop the Valley Girl bullshit and don't fucking talk to me.
Yeah, you ain't
Not
got
like
enough.
that.
You ain't got enough hair to do that.
No. I tried to do it too.
I seen you.
Look like Stevie Wonder. Get the fuck out of here.
You're gonna get a mean.
Oh, God.
You can get
Somebody
a
go
mean,
get canceled.
You can get a mean tweet about that one, Wes.
Somebody go get canceled on that one. I'm sorry.
Why did he say something about his eyes not working?
Okay, continue. Obviously, by the way,
I'm literally getting rid of all of my social
Oh
media
my
now.
God, you need to now.
delete.
but don't you have Stevie Wonder on your phone?
Yeah.
As like everyone else in this room?
Yeah.
Stevie's the fucking man.
Stevie's, yeah, one of the greatest.
You see what the man can do on a piano and he can't even see. We can see the shit and can't do it.
That is true.
The
That is
fuck?
true. So one of the next ones we're going to have is coming July 22nd. Wow, that's actually coming a lot later than I expected. This is going to be the EA Play.
we both did the same thing.
Now,
I can't wait to see what we get in NHL 22. We should have gotten in NHL 12.
Or Madden, or
Well, no, Madden, you always get what you want. They're always better.
But when was the last one you played?
The last one I played's been a long time. The last one I've seen played, Mike gets them like every year. So I saw him play the last one. And they always look really good and deep.
now one of the things we will get, it seems like we're going to get is, I mean, obviously, even for the people who love it, Sims 5. I mean, so the Sims world is
Look, I
obviously
never-
always growing.
Those games are always fun.
I see what's listed right there, but I'm gonna let you keep reading. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so another one that we are hopefully getting is going to be a Dragon Age 4, which I am very excited for. I fucking love those goddamn games.
They're all the Dragon Age games are on Game Pass, right?
Yes, they are. Everyone. And then Mass Effect 5
Oh, I just came.
is going to be... Dude, yo, that's going to be easily the biggest one to watch.
So good.
Because of the fact of obviously having Legendary Edition just coming out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So we have that in Twitch. I know a bunch of people that are playing it, so I need to pick it up.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, I mean, obviously, the rise and quick fall of Andromeda. You mean for when it comes down to Mass Effect, and then actually having 5, to which we had a little bit of a cinematic trailer that actually came out a few months ago.
With Liara, right?
Yes. So going ahead and actually seeing that is going to be pretty goddamn cool.
Can I guess what's coming with the next one? I feel like I can make a good guess.
Please.
You can tell us what it is first, and then I'll guess.
So the next one we're going to be talking about, into which we don't actually have any type of actual lineup of when this is going to happen, is going to be Square Enix. So Squeenix.
Okay, you ready? Final Fantasy 42.
I mean,
I see a Final Fantasy on there.
yeah, but it's going to be it's going to have something to do with the Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Final Fantasy 7
They have been-
remade again. Part 2, the second. Duh. Again.
Okay, so,
I was waiting for you to continue.
so
How many times can he say twice?
I
ran out of language.
So I will say it actually
Dose.
is.
I didn't say dose.
So, Final Fantasy VII, the remake that they've been doing, they've changed the way that the gameplay is. The gameplay is not turn-based anymore.
Yeah,
Which is I like.
Which
that,
actually
though.
changes the game up a lot.
Yeah, it
I like
changes the whole
them
aspect of
both.
the game.
I like them both, but it's always cool sometimes to see a game that you've played one way, what it would be like the other way.
Yeah.
Like, could you I don't know that it would translate it as well, but like, could you imagine like an actual a Pokemon game that wasn't turn-based, where you actually just run around?
I actually
using attacks?
love the idea of that. To
Like
be honest with
that's
you.
why I don't know how you'd work. I don't know. I've never played it, so I don't know what it would feel like. But it'd be interesting to see one game what that would be like.
Yeah.
To just summon your shit and just go fuck it up.
Just do work.
Yeah.
So the picture we have is from Life is Strange, and the what was it called? Something Colors, right? The new Life is Strange. But that one is something that is going to be very, very. Just the fact that everybody's going to want. And I'm excited to see more of it, because Anthony, you played the Life is Strange, the first one, right?
I played the entire series of the whole.
All the chapters
of Life is Strange, the original one, 100%ed it. Such a, it was an extremely riveting story.
You have always had high accolades for that game.
And I absolutely loved every part of it. There's multiple different endings as well, depending on how you choose. It's one of those style games that basically whatever you choose is going to have
A branching storyline, kind of.
Yep.
And that's awesome.
It's always going to be different, which I always love those style games.
True Colors, by the way.
There you go. Yeah, I know it's something to do with colors. Yeah,
I
True
wanted
Colors.
to say True Colors, and I'm like, no, that's a song. That's not.
True Colors,
Yeah.
shining through.
I was like, oh, it's a song. That's not the game. That's
Yeah.
the game.
So we could hopefully, because of the. I'm seeing it as a success so far from what they've seen from Outriders. Hopefully, we might get a DLC because the developers of Outriders have said if the game is successful, they will make DLCs. If it's not successful, they're just not going to make anything for it.
That's fair. That's what I would do.
They laid it out.
Yeah, no, that's the easiest way to do it, man.
Like, look, we made this. We think this is going to be one way. Hopefully, it goes that way. If it
you
does,
have-
we'll make more. If not, fuck it.
They just dropped the Nier Replicant game. You know what I mean? To which Nier is such an insane series of games.
Is that the one that's it's
Nier Automata?
Automata, yeah.
Automata is the one that's on Game Pass, and I've seen people play it, and that game looks nuts. It looks so much fun. And then obviously, like I said, we've already talked about. Final Fantasy VII remake, the Intergrade, into which hopefully we get. Maybe we might get a little bit something. That they might add more to it, because I know with the PS5 they had. they gave you a little bit more for the Final Fantasy VII game. So the next one I want to talk about is a system that did not. They weren't a part of E3 last year, but now they're coming back, and that is Nintendo.
That's gonna be fun. Everything Nintendo is always fun.
It is.
Well, actually, let's be real. Weren't we way underwhelmed by the last thing that they put out?
The last
We all watched it, and
but
went,
also
there was
the last thing they
came.
the last thing they put out was mainly focused towards the Super Mario 35th anniversary.
And I think that's all it was. That was all it was like.
There was a ton of that was a part of it, but there was a ton of other games in there.
The biggest thing that we saw that last came out had to do with the Diamond and Pearl remakes and
You had, new characters for Smash
and Legend,
Right.
and
Yeah,
Pokemon
it was
Legend,
it was new characters for
Arceus,
Smash Bros.
Arceus, yeah.
And that.
Yeah.
But the thing is like
We did say maybe they were withholding shit.
Yeah,
for
because they
E3.
had-
And again, this
Actually,
is E3, right?
Yeah.
So
The guy from Final Fantasy, the main villain, Sephiroth or Sephiroth. Yeah, he's gonna be.
What
he was part
fucking
of
allergy
that.
medicine did you just call him at first?
I don't know, but it better work for 24 fucking hours.
Oh man, this dude fucking just fucking Sudafed, dude.
So this one could actually go ahead and kind of give us a little bit of fun to play around and talk about. What do you want? What do you want from Nintendo for? Because when you talk about Nintendo, you talk about exclusives, because basically that's all really Nintendo.
That's all
does
really
anyway.
Nintendo ever is. Yeah.
Or they give you a game that's 4 years old or 5 years old that they finally went ahead and ported over to their system.
I'll let you go first. There's a couple things I want.
Yeah.
If I can
so
get it.
new
Unless-
console.
I'm sure
Yes.
you'll get information on
We
that.
we talked about that last episode, to where there is a high chance of us hearing about a Switch Pro or
Correct.
or whatever they want to call it with an
I like
with an
your
OLED
idea
screen.
with the I like
Super
the
Nintendo Switch.
Super Switch.
I love
The
that Super Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Super Switch.
Yes.
Done. I would. Speaking of old games ported over, I would love to see, and this is going way back, but I would love to see like a Pokemon Red, Blue, or even like Pikachu's Yellow.
Yes,
I think
loved Yellow.
and I did too. That was so much fun. I would love to see like a new rendition of the Pikachu Yellow. That's for the Nintendo Switch system.
I mean, look, you could even make it more towards like what Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As opposed to what Yellow was on the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, you could do that, but I think that would be really cool. I honestly don't care about more characters for your Smash Bros. Like,
It's just
that out.
look, it's just
comes
not
to
a
be
game that we
expected at this
play.
point.
yeah, like
Like-
I don't care about that. Like, because like when you play Nintendo Switch anyway, second you turn it on, the first fucking thing you see is news. So put it on your fucking news before I jump into play fucking games. How about we do that?
Yeah, so look, I can understand why they put those on there, because it's an esport game. So going ahead, so having
It's
that
a
game,
large esport game.
it is a large esport game with a lot of money. You know what I mean, on the line. So I'm not going to argue with the fact that they do that. Fine, whatever.
doesn't
You know something?
help me
Keep
any.
adding players. That's cool, dude. You have fucking Banjo Kazooie. You have fucking you know what I mean, dude. You have
I mean,
everybody.
that's dope and all, but for an E3 event, no. Keep that for like a
Or just
Nintendo
like-
spec event.
Or just like
Just a straight up Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
That's when you talk about your new characters and stuff. But with E3, you need look. Here's my thing. If
You
I'm
need something that's really going to pop.
you need to bring the fire, right? If I'm going to a big event with other, I need to bring my shit. I need to bring my A game. If I'm not bringing my A game and bringing the fire, what the fuck are you there for? Just hang out at home and don't do nothing. Watch
Bruh,
everybody else.
I don't care. I don't care if it's in E3. If you put it in like one of those spots in the middle when you're just flying through some shit, but when you're supposed to be
don't make it a
opening and
major.
ending with a don't be opening with
Oh, God.
this fucking 6-minute cinematic that turns out to just be for a new fucking character in Smash, and don't end on that either. Because
You're right.
I think that goes with
Just-
all. I think that
just put it in the middle.
You know what though? Let's have that go for all companies though. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, you're not wrong.
You know what
You're
I
not
mean?
wrong.
Yeah, it's just like I don't want to see don't give me like a 5-minute open for like a new skin for Fortnite. Like, I don't give a shit.
So
Yeah, don't.
I know some people do. It's just not my.
what I want to see is, at least when you're talking about port over, I want to go ahead and see a Turtles. Finally, you know what I mean? You mean on the you mean on the NES or Super NES
Oh, you know what else would be dope?
emulators?
No, give me an N64 emulator.
Wow.
Is that
You are-
that's asking a lot?
You
I
are
know.
actually not wrong
But
on that.
how cool
that would
would that
actually
be?
sick.
Like, you notice how my back like instantly hunched like I was about to jerk off?
One can only
I was sitting.
one can only get so hard. Knock it off.
I was sitting up straight as shit, and then he said that, and my back just hunched, and my hand came over, and I went, "Oh nope,
I'm in company. I can't jack off.
That's
But an
good,
N64 would be fucking.
That would be a hell of an emulator for them to go ahead and put
all
on
I know
there.
is if I see that, I'm jerking off in every corner
How
of my
exactly
in
would
my
you?
house.
How exactly would you do that though? The N64's got like 47 buttons. Like,
You're not wrong.
How you gonna do that?
You're not wrong.
Like that's
No, it doesn't.
bro.
Let me see. You got a controller over there. Let me see it real quick. Hold up, real quick, dog.
down here. Not the.
Not the Switch, dog. Not the Switch.
Just unplug it. No, hand it to him. There's more buttons than
No.
bruh.
Yeah, but you only use like 5 of them.
No, in every game you use every button. Don't forget the weird one in the back middle too.
I won't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, what do
Now-
you have on your average controller?
Now,
Oh, Wes, what do you
now
got
look
there?
at this.
What do you got there?
Yeah, no. Now look at this and go ahead and
So look, check it out. You got the D-pad? No. Hold on.
8.
D-pad's covered, right? D-pad's covered on there,
Mhm.
right?
I'm just talking about buttons. I'm not talking about
So
directional pads.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So
Okay.
this has one more.
Where you putting that extra?
what do you use for that weird ass button behind the frickin' schlong? Tell me that.
Usually
This
that's
one?
for like Z targeting. So in most games, that's how you would like lock on. If you were in a battle, you would hold that and it would.
Okay, you could easily do that with the trigger button.
But what I'm saying is, you use every button at one point. Are they just gonna mass produce more systems with an extra button?
So hold up. check this out. You can play fucking brand new games like fucking Borderlands on that. You're telling me you can't fucking do an N64 emulator? Shut up.
Bruh, I'm
shut
just
up.
saying, where's the extra
not
button
wrong.
going?
Just take the controller.
And
Anthony's not wrong.
Shut your
and
mouth.
no,
Shut your mouth.
No. It should be mandatory. If they do an N64 emulator, which I'm down for, you got to grip the schlong. You can't, like, that's a rite of passage. You hold this fucking thing. Hold it.
Fuck off. I hate
take
that
it back.
goddamn controller. I fucking already told you that shit.
He's holding it.
Notice he grabbed it by the back.
Yeah, he grabbed it by the backside.
I ain't fucking with the schlong, man.
Stroke it.
Back to what you said, though. Turtles idea is a hell of an idea. The emulator in
I
general
have
is a
been,
fucking
dude.
brilliant
I have been
idea.
waiting for a Turtles game on those emulators for the longest time because, like, yo, that would be the one thing to where I would probably spend more time than playing an actual new game.
There are a few things that I want.
Okay, yeah. So,
sure.
so the reason that I went before you because I know that you got a list.
There's a
always
few.
has a list.
There's a few. Considering how I don't even know the word to fucking use, but
Please find it.
it's either people like, I don't know, Breath of the Wild really hit for a lot of people.
Oh, Breath of the Wild 2 was something that they did.
I'm not even talking about
They
that.
did hint
Like
on that last year though.
Yeah, like that. I want to see more of that, sure. But that's actually, believe it or not even where I was going. For like hardcore Zelda fans, it didn't really hit. So I can't imagine that Breath of the Wild 2 is going to. It's probably going to be a good game for the casuals that aren't like balls deep in it, are probably going to like it a lot more. But what I want, especially since, the hardcores love it, give me the Ocarina of Time. Give me a remake.
I was just
for the
about
Switch.
to ask you if you wanted a remaster of.
Yeah, because the last remaster you had was for the 3DS. That was like a decade ago. And it's widely
good,
regarded.
though. That was still really good.
It was great. That was
Actually,
widely.
that was the one.
That's in my go bag for when I go to the hospital.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I still haven't
I'm
played that game yet.
I'm pretty sure. What game did I buy? And you lent me that, and then we switched.
We swapped. Yeah.
And then we swapped back.
Zelda, you got the Link Between Worlds.
The Link Between Worlds.
And you gave
that
me-
was
yeah.
that was really good too.
Okay.
That was really good. But that's like the consensus number one favorite amongst most. So give me a remaster for that. That'd be dope. Because you know that Breath of the Wild didn't really land. Breath of the Wild 2, I'm sure, is going to be great. But for your hardcore fan base that you're trying to get with Zelda, it's probably not going to work. Give me that. I would love a new... I would love a new Donkey Kong game. But like similar to the originals. Like the old side-scroller. Give me that shit. You can make it with new graphics, that's fine. But I always love those games.
So the original Ocarina of Time came out in '98. So
yeah. And can you look up when the remaster came for the 3DS? Because I'm just curious as to how long ago that was. I don't know that it was actually a decade, but it's close.
that came out in 2011. So actually, you're talking about that being 10 years. So so look, everybody likes doing some type of 20, 25, 30, 35 year whatever type of anniversaries. So with with the original being 98, wouldn't you expect something being the 25th anniversary then at whenever that 25 would be? So that'd be like 2023.
Yeah, because you are
maybe.
and because think about this, because
Into which they could go ahead and say something about it now.
Of course.
yeah, because think about it. Some of the favorites are usually that the a link to the past for Super Nintendo, which is basically what A Link Between Worlds was. That was their new spin, but it was basically the same map. They just added like new wrinkles into how the game was played, but that was basically like a newer version of A Link to the Past. So that they haven't touched. Ocarina of Time they haven't touched in.
And I'm not a big Zelda
10
fan,
years.
but that was possibly the Ocarina of Time and then
dude,
Link Between Two Worlds for the 3DS. Possibly my two favorite Zelda games.
Okay.
And I'm not a big Zelda guy like him, but they were so much fun.
There's a reason why, not just for Nintendo in general, why that game always pops up in at minimum top 10 lists of greatest games of all time. There's a reason.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can see that.
So give me that, and I've been waiting for. I don't know when the last one was because something else came out. I didn't get to play it much, but I would love another Paper Mario game. I love those games.
Yeah.
Because it's like a Mario RPG. I love those games.
It's funny. I was watching a
The last one was the Origami Kid.
I was watching a Gamer Ranks thing of certain things that you just didn't see that were really dark in video games, and one of them was about
Yeah, we were all watching
Bomb
it.
We were
or
all
whatever.
watching it.
But Bob,
Yeah.
about how he like sacrificed
We all watched
himself.
it together.
Yeah, that got real
he
dark.
Died.
Yeah.
He actually died.
Look, I watch a lot of Gamer Ranks videos, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't remember what I've watched
That was
with you
actually
guys
last
and not.
week what we watched.
That was
we
last
watched
week.
it
Okay,
last
and I've
week.
watched at least 3 since then.
Jesus fuck.
Like
I get on YouTube a lot.
big Falcon fan.
I love Falcon.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, so I mean, look, that's what we have so far when it comes down to the E3 showcase. Yeah, so look, I'm also expecting a little more when it comes down to Nintendo. I think a little more from Pokemon will probably be good. Going ahead and seeing a little more for Pokemon Legends would be good. You know what I mean?
It's like Super League.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You mean having that Breath of the Wild type feel, you know what I mean, for a Pokemon game, which is something that a lot of people have been asking for anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Going ahead and seeing a little bit more on that, maybe some more gameplay would be pretty cool. But yeah. So,
You know another game that would be kind of cool?
huh.
Give me a new, because I don't even know when the last one they had. I believe Super Nintendo, unless I missed one. Yo, give me a new Punch Out. Oh, those games were always so fun.
And with
I mean,
Joy-Cons, you could probably
Obnoxiously
do it.
hard.
And I mean,
But-
they did bring. What the fuck is his name? Joe. Is that his name? The boxer.
Little Mac.
Little Mac. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we have on E3. Look, I'm fucking excited as shit for it.
Yeah. At any point in time when these fucking things and you start to hear about like the things that could potentially come out for like E3 or any of the showcases, you're just like,
Super giddy.
yeah, but like, yeah, and you're kind of always like, at least I am. I'm always like, what else could there be though?
Yeah,
Like,
because
what other kind of things are you
and,
going?
yeah,
to
and that's
give
what
us?
yo. There's those that stuff to where it's like shit. What could they do?
Especially with E3, like it's not always going to be just video games. It's like, what other kind of tech can you give us as well? You know what I mean? On top of the video games.
Yeah.
So I mean, it could be a plethora of things. So I'm excited.
True story.
Yeah.
All right, so
I guess it's that time where I take us out.
well, somebody take us out.
I got the eyes to take us out, so this is where you can connect with CGC.
Do you see the fucking vein that just popped out in the center of his forehead? That's a Carminati vein is what that is.
Anyway,
That thing was-
You could check us out on consolegamingcrew.com. It's connected to our Gmail, which is consolegamingcrew@gmail.com. Hit us up there. We got our console crew, which is actually our Twitter feed.
What the fuck just
Yeah, I
happened?
said it completely
We
wrong.
got us
and-
a console crew. That is us. We are they. I thought I didn't fucking close that. I was about to fucking go. You just made me dump Pepsi on my
all
phone.
over your phone. You can check us out on YouTube, which is Console Gaming Crew, same as our Instagram, Console Gaming Crew. Fuck Facebook. We have Boss Rush Network, which we're a part of, which is so dope because there's also other podcasts on there aside from ourselves, which is not just included to gaming. There's a whole bunch of awesome shit on
A whole bunch of content creators.
bossrushgames.com. Check us out there. We have our Twitch, which is CGC Podcast, which collectively we're all a part of now, except for me. One day.
Oh
One
yeah,
day.
you did it on your own.
I did it on my own.
We'll get you there.
Yep, one day. We'll let you guys do your thing first. You have Destiny 2 nights, which are Monday nights with Wes. Freaky Fridays, which Andy is currently playing Outlast, currently being the shit scared out of him every Friday night. Yes?
yeah.
Yes? Okay. And then... Fuck! This is the second episode you've done this to me, Wes.
Oh yeah.
The fucking controllers, bruh.
Ah,
So you
shit.
can start shaking them hips again. Well,
Yeah.
all good. So hopefully we'll be reminded of having Joy-Cons over here for Wes, so we can start up his fitness journey again.
Let's go.
But that is everywhere where you can find us. So do it.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
All right, man. Yo.
Do it.
So until next time, as always, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. So please stay safe. Wash your hands. And as always,
Butt plug.
Do it.
Game on.
Game on!
Game on.
game on with or without the butt plug.